How y'all feeling? Bang. Welcome in here. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'm pinning. Welcome in Reflections. Peace to Lena Earth Goddess. I love you too. Whoa, me. I see y'all. Young Rich, Cam Ty 9 Gravy. The Billy Kiwi 23P. Keeping up with Cali. Laid back low. RB Marby. Cam Spaz. What it do? Reflections. I see y'all coming in here. I'm just pinning right now, y'all. Hold on, man. Beep. Pint. There we go. Welcome in. Man, it was IG, y'all. I'm blaming them. It was them, y'all. But it's cool, we here now. So we not gonna cry over no spoiled motherfucking milk. You ain't gonna waste no seconds on no spoiled milk. We in here. How y'all feeling, man? Oh yeah, today, Blueberry King Palms as usual, man. Gas. High school sweethearts. Shout out to my roster grower. High school sweethearts today, reflection. If y'all want to know what's in the cup. High school sweethearts, look the strand up. Go on Leafly. High school motherfucking sweethearts. Alright. Oh, somebody in here. Shout out to Pablo_69 in here from South Africa. We got South Africa in the building today. Shout out to South Africa. You hear me? South motherfucking Africa in here. See, that's when y'all know the frequency rise. Niggas in South Africa heard about us. Like, hold on. The gods is linking? Oh, okay, I gotta tap in. This what I'm trying to say. Social media is powerful to the motherfucker if you're using it for a positive tool. You get what I'm saying? God in here from South Africa watching this shit. I just seen motherfuckers here from Australia, all over the planet, man. I love y'all. We love y'all too, man. So shout out to the guys over there. Listen, you tuning in is from South Africa, so I need you to deliver this message today to air all my gods and goddesses in South Africa. Reflection. You hear me? They ain't gotta hear it. You can take it back, give it to them. You hear me? I3Z Ned.20, born in Suriname. Fredo 1400, love from the British Virgin Islands. Y'all in here from everywhere. We got the whole planet in here today. They like, yeah, y'all must know I was gonna tell y'all some shit today. For those of y'all who missed us, y'all know we do this Monday through Thursday over here on IG. We was on Facebook yesterday. We had the frequency turned up, of course, they kicked us off. So, you know, for those that's on our Instagram family that didn't catch the live on Facebook yesterday, it will be posted to YouTube. So don't worry about it. All of these lives that we have been doing will be going on YouTube if they haven't yet. So don't trip when y'all see those who are on Instagram and y'all see certain lessons go up on the YouTube, on the university YouTube channel or whatever that you might have seen. Go ahead and rewatch the download. You can never hear these downloads enough. You know what I'm saying? We can never get this enough. Why am I breaking it up like I don't have a grinder right here? That's how it be when you used to not grinding it up. You be like, man, let me go ahead and, you feel me? I had to. Sound frequency. For those who was in Facebook's class yesterday, we spoke about the vibration of them sounds. How they was gonna get out when she dinged his ass. See what I'm saying? Y'all know, those that was on the class yesterday, get out, she dinged his ass, And that's how they got us. So look, right? Well, that shit really grinded that shit down, didn't it? Damn near don't see no weed no more. Nigga sitting here with a pile of Kush ashes. Goddamn it. Kush residue. Where the gas go? Shit, it was right there. But look, right? So, today's lesson is about, y'all know we ain't started yet. Class don't start till it's officially rolled. Alright? Gold, baby, _ wipes. Feels so good to be alive, man. Who you telling? See, it feels even better when you know that you'll never die, though. You see what I'm saying? When you understand you'll never die, living feels a lot better, don't it? You know, death was only brought about because of light code lockdown. Death, what we think is death, is a part of light code lockdown. It didn't organically go that way. It didn't work like that. Now they use death as a reincarnation trap to bring your soul back here over and over and over and over again. You feel me? So, understand this matrix. It's an everyday struggle to understand this matrix we living in, y'all. It's an everyday struggle. Y'all feel me? It's an everyday struggle. I was just talking to one of the goddesses about that earlier. I was like, we got to really break from the matrix. And a lot of us don't understand what breaking from the matrix really is. You know what I'm saying? Because we are in it to the deepest effect. Like, even the way you look at things and your perspective on life, it's all has been shaped through light code lockdown. You know? Period. Somebody said voodoo. Oh yeah, voodoo definitely is real. Voodoo is actually ancient, one of the lower levels of magic that we practice in our ancient mystery schools. Voodoo. Facts. Like, magic is a different type of topic that we haven't really dove into deep yet here in my university, because I'm building us up a little bit at a time. I don't want to just flood y'all. But yeah, when you start learning magic, right, and mental alchemy, how to transmute base metals to gold, and then mental alchemy, which is how to transmute situations and take the energy off it and flip it to best suit your interests. That's mental alchemy. That's like dealing with magic. You know, when you get to dealing with magic and stuff like that, that's when you get to practicing voodoo. And voodoo is it's one of the lowest levels of our magic. It gets way more extensive than that. And voodoo itself gets deep. Voodoo, hoodoo, you know, they get real deep. But see, you can't practice. That's why anciently you weren't able to practice magic without learning the sciences first. You had to learn the science first. You just couldn't. You just can't. You know, you just couldn't just come in and practice the magic because you want to do some shit. It didn't go like that. You got to learn the science of shit first. Because magic is science. It's the science of this material plane. Remember, this is just a material plane we in. All right, with that being said, the palm is rolled. Let's get it off the board. And I want to use this picture. So, first, let me start by saying peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Peace to the elder 60 and older that's in the university. We love you gods and goddesses. Thank you very much. Peace to my peers, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. We in this bitch. Thank you very much. We love y'all energy too. You feel me? See, it always took a village, y'all. So this is why before every lecture, I always blessed it and started off with the right spiritual energy. All right? Because we are the Alpha and Omega. So the beginning is just as important as the ending. You feel me? In anything that you do, it's duality. All right? And definitely peace to the youth. You know, 21 and under those in here that's in the university, that's in here to learn it. Because, you know, the more you all learn, the more powerful we become in this war of us getting back where we need to get to as a species. All right? We all got a part to play. I'm just here to guide you through it. But you the one that got to play the game. I'm here to guide y'all through the game. You hear me? But y'all the ones got to play the game. Just like I got to play the game. You get what I'm saying? So Remember that at all times. Remember that at all times. All right. Peace to the ancestors for working through me, for working through you all, for working through this realm right now to put us back where we need to be. This galactic war is for us to break from this light code lockdown. Understand that planet Earth, which was anciently planet Kai, has been hijacked. This planet was hijacked. All right, we're going to talk about it a little bit more today, like we always do. See, every day, every lesson, every video is just little gems to build you up to more of this truth. It's a big-ass puzzle that they just broke apart, and they threw the pieces everywhere. Y'all feel me? They threw the pieces everywhere, so every time you come here, you're getting a puzzle piece to the bigger puzzle. Understand that reflection. All right. If you smoke, light up. If you don't smoke, don't mind us that do. If you drink, I hope you're not drinking this early, but pull you something, man. Do your thing, man. If you don't do none of that, just sit here and enlighten yourself. Basically, what I'm saying is be you. Come as the fuck you are, be you. All right? We don't support racism. We don't support sexism or narcissism or any of that in here before we get going. Now we gone. Now that the disclaimer out the way. Oh, yeah, and if you got kids today and you don't like them hearing profanity, you want to get the fuck out the live now. You don't like profanity, get the fuck out now. You get what I'm saying? That's my disclaimer. It's out the way. Here we go. All right, so we never had a motherfucking chance. I don't give a fuck what you thought we was going to talk about today. I don't know if you thought I was going to be polite, but no. I'm here to tell you some real shit. You never had a chance. You've been under light code since you got light code locked down since your inception on this realm. All right. And it's imperative that you understand this deeply so that you can activate the chaos energy in you that is needed for you to overcome and protect your motherfucking planet and yourself. All right. You've been living as a slave. Everybody that's black or Latino, these people know that whether you voted, you always vote Democrat. Period. They already know that. The tides was already set up for that. All right. But on a deeper perspective, this planet is ran, like I always say to you all, and you've been hearing it from other individuals. It's been coming out all over the internet, more so the last year, right? Because we in this cosmic shift right now. We're going through these gateways. So a lot of people is waking up. That's why information is leaking out at the rate it's leaking out. But I've been telling you all and those who've been rocking with me for years about these draconian reptilians and these Pleiadians, right? Understand that this planet is ran by these draconian reptilians, okay? So the draconian reptilians are from the Draco star system, all right? The entire realm as we know it is this planet as we know it, like I keep telling you, is consisted of 9 different planes, with what you think is Earth being one of the 9 planes. The planet is not round at all, like you think. That is not how the terrain of this planet looks. This planet is actually 9 planes stacked one above the other. All right. On this plane that it was anciently known as Atlantis, when it was hijacked, all right, when the entire planet was hijacked and the gateways were set up, were sealed shut, the draconian reptilians and the Pleiadians and the hierarchy human beings who had forged an alliance before they even came to this planet, all right, in the Aries energy cycle. So I spoke about this a little bit yesterday on Facebook, but I know y'all might not have seen it if you on IG. So the Aries energy cycle, understand that we never had time. Time is an illusion created by the Arcturians. And I'll show y'all the Arcturians today. I'm going to show y'all a few different ways these reptilians look that I could find online, you know, because it's people just drawing pictures. But to give you some sort of visual to the best of my ability. All right. But understand that the world we live in, you have been lied to, like, and I'm trying to say that as you know, as calmly as I can say it, but I need you to really look really deep into yourself when I'm telling you what I'm telling you right now. All right, because these reptilian races that have been living amongst you on this planet have hid amongst you your entire life. These Pleiadians have hid amongst you your entire life. And these are the ones that's running the entire planet. The only thing they have ever showed us on this planet was the black and white war race. And see, let me tell you something about the war race between the blacks and the white people, okay? That was an orchestrated war race by the draconian reptilians and the Pleiadians to further divide those human beings, which we know as white people, that would convert over with the gods and take their rightful place under us, which is where they originally belonged anciently, being as it made that they have our genetics in them, some of our genetics in them. Okay, so I just said a mouthful, right? I just said a mouthful, but that's how it be sometimes when you kicking it like you gotta kick it. You feel me? So there is an alliance that shapes your reality. And that alliance is consisted of 3 subgroups. The hierarchy human beings, the Pleiadian races, some of the Pleiadian races, because not all the Pleiadians are bad. Not all of them. And the majority of the draconian reptilian races. You have been living, there are over 25 different alien races that have been living on the planet with you your entire time. Okay? Black and Latino people who are the direct descendants of the Anunnaki gods and are the creators of the cosmos, we are referred to as black extraterrestrials, dark matter energy extraterrestrials, because that's the source we come from. Regardless if we're the creator or not, this is how they refer to us in their FBI files. The FBI, the CIA, everything I'm telling you, this shit is undisclosed information to the public. And they have us listed under their files as black extraterrestrials because we come from the star system of Sirius in the 19th galaxy. So they consider us one. The government consider us one of the 25 different extraterrestrial races that are living on this planet. Okay? Another one of these races would be the human being race, which I broke that down to you, the different species of human being. You have Caucasians, Asians, Mexicans, Dravidians, and Arabs. These are your different human being species. All right? Now, the human beings species is divided into subgroups. So you have your lower level human beings. Y'all need to pay attention. I'm breaking this matrix down for you to understand why you never had a motherfucking chance. All right? You have 2 levels of human beings. You have the lower level human beings. These are your common everyday white people, Mexicans, Asians that you just see around you in the community. All right. Majority of these low level human beings, they don't run shit. They have no say so in shit. They were implemented into the community, into society to keep the matrix construct going. All right. Also, in this low level of human beings, you have a lot of clones, Mach 5 clones, and Mach 5 what they call synthetic robots. Okay, so in the human being, in the lower level of human beings, which are your everyday white people, Mexican people that you see around you, you know, the ones that look like they struggling like you, that you see driving down the street, these are your lower level human beings, okay? But in this group of human beings, they are also divided up by clones, Mach 5, and Mach 5 synthetic robots. So that means in that lower level group of human beings, some of them are organic human beings. So what's an organic human being? An organic human being is those human beings that were created when they were spliced with animal DNA in the petri dish on Nern. And when they ancestors came here in the caves through the portals in the Caucasus Mountains and came here, yeah, their ancestors helped conquer us. But these low level human beings, they still are human beings. All right. They're your low level human beings. All right. And these are the ones that did these human beings, are the ones who, if you go back and look at history, when they were in Europe, right before they conquered everything, and when they were in Europe, notice you had the royals and then you had the peasants. All right, the royal families did not fuck with the peasants. Okay, so understand that it's still like that. All right, because when human beings were created by Zeus on Nern, human beings were created to be a slave race. I repeat, human beings were created. I'm talking about Caucasians, Asians, Mexicans, and Dravidians, and Arabs. They were created to be a slave race for Satan. They were created for two reasons, all right? The first reason that the human being race was created was because Satan, a.k.a. Zeus, did not want to pray to himself anymore. He stepped outside of himself because anciently, before the human being race was even concocted, we prayed to ourselves. We never had churches or any of that shit. Y'all feel me? The church was in here. The temple was in here. The university was in here. Nigga, we didn't have no churches, nigga. Nigga, leave. I don't give a fuck who leave, nigga, because I seen we went from 196 to 180 when I got to talk about how the human being race. So get the fuck out now if hearing about the human being race is offending your bitch ass. You know, fuck, nigga. This is the truth, science of this shit. All right? Now, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfuckers get mad. They feelings get hurt. You feel me? No matter how polite you tell the message, motherfuckers' feelings get hurt. Get y'all bitch ass out of here. I could suck my dick, goofy. You know, fuck if y'all get mad, because it's the truth, nigga. Fuck out of here. That's why y'all ass dying every day. Now, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you feel me? So these human beings, you know what I'm saying? There's two levels of to this human being group, man, that y'all need to know about. I'm talking to the gods and the guys. I'm not talking to none of them fucking clones or them fucking robots or them low-level human beings that's mad at this esoteric fact. All right? I'm talking to the gods and the goddesses, and not even those gods and goddesses that are vibrating so fucking low that you think what I'm saying is crazy because your third eye is fucking closed. All right, your pineal gland is closed. You know, you have no understanding of how your neocortex works in your motherfucking brain, but you want to sit here and think I'm crazy. Get your goofy ass out of here, flam. Anyway, so like I was saying, so you got two levels of human beings. Okay, so with this low level race of human beings, right? All right, understand, like, because I'm trying to get you to see the difference. Understand that they were created when the human being race was originally created. All right. They were created as a motherfucking slave race. All right. They were only created because Zeus, a.k.a. Satan, did not want to worship himself anymore. And he decided to go against the ancient system of the gods, which was as gods and goddesses. We didn't pray to anything but ourselves because there is no power higher than us. We are the source. So we didn't pray to nothing outside of ourselves. We ain't had no mosque, nigga. Or no church. Or no synagogue. However you want to pronunciate that shit. Nigga, they lying anyway. We didn't have none of that shit. The temple was in here, nigga. You hear me? We prayed to ourselves, nigga. And we praised each other, other gods and goddesses, and we praised our creations. Like, oh, you designed that grizzly bear, God? That's a beautiful grizzly bear you designed right there, reflection. That's what we was on. We was just about building and creating. So Zeus didn't want to do that. Satan didn't want to do that. So he went outside of himself. He lowered his vibration and dropped in frequency. This is why he is pride. Pride is just another name for Satan, one of his many names, just like we have many names. Over time, human beings have given us many names, and over time, Satan has came up with many names for his motherfucking self as well. Whether you call him Satan, Zeus, Prometheus, Marduk, Enki, Odin, that's the same motherfucker. Lucifer is his greatest general. Lucifer and Satan is not the same motherfucker. Lucifer is one of the guys, like Satan was one of the guys. And Lucifer was one of the guys that jumped in and rolled with Satan when we was whooping his motherfucking ass. All these fallen gods took on different names. That's why I told you don't be emotional. Erase emotions out of your solar plexus. These are light codes that were taught to us by our oppressors. We did not have churches. So when Satan went to create this human race, his intent was to create them only to serve him, to fear him, to worship him. And then after he finally created them on earth, that's what he would do. He would be mean to them human beings, Satan. He would beat the human beings. Did y'all know that? If there's any human beings in here watching, Satan used to beat his human beings. He used to scare them with lightning. Put the fear in them of God. That's where that saying come from, the fear of God, because Satan was doing that to them. He was an abusive God to them. He was a jealous God, just like he told you in his motherfucking religion book called the Bible. The way he treated them, he talks about it in his Bible. And then once they came up with the idea to set out into the cosmos and come back to try to conquer the new planet that we had just erected called Planet Kai, that's when he's saying, hey, I could also use these humans to help mine out resources. Then they split. Satan stayed on Nern. All those fallen gods that sided with him, they went and left. And then they took on new shapes and became your modern day draconian reptilians and Pleiadians. Let's talk about it. So I'm going to show you a few examples of how these reptilians look. Because see, these fallen gods was the ones that took on the shape of these draconian reptilians. And these draconian reptilians, along with these Pleiadians, were the ones that sat down and forged an alliance with certain human beings in the human being race. When they turned on Satan on Nern the first time, when they first turned on Zeus, all right, they were rounded up originally and sent to planet Egypt. The human beings were. A lot of you didn't know Egypt is a fucking planet. The Egypt they telling you about in the Middle East, where do you think they got that name from? The planet Egypt. Which is where human beings were assigned to when they turned on Satan. Those of you who have been in this university, I've been telling you, the human beings, they even turned on Satan, their creator. These are metaphysical, historical facts about how this war started. And when he created these human beings, he then was like, hey, we're going to use them to help us mine our resources from these other planets and dimensions. What's the resources they needed? Energy, because the whole universe works off energy. So why do you think these draconian reptilians and these Pleiadians, once they sat down with certain human beings were like advanced enough. Certain human beings were the Caesar. What do you think Caesar comes from? A planet of the apes. This is a true story, my nigga. Certain human beings were more evolved than certain human beings. So those that were more evolved were able to forge this alliance. These became your hierarchy human beings. These became the human beings that the draconian reptilians and the Pleiadians, aka the fallen gods, promised these human beings that if you help us and you serve us, we will reward you with this land once we take it from them. So why do you think once they, after the great invasion of 1492, after they defeated us in war, that these human beings, these hierarchy human beings, begin to be the faces of the ones running the planet? Who are these families? These 13 families? Bilderbergers, Rothschilds. Yes. These are hierarchy human beings that originally had helped these draconian reptilians. They are the descendants of them. And when they forged this draconian reptilian / Pleiadian / human alliance and they came here to our planet through portals in the Caucasus Mountains, the draconian reptilians fell back. They sent the human beings in along with the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians came in peace. We fell for it. We then were introduced to these caveman-like human beings who we remember who they were because we remember why we fell out with our brother Zeus. So we welcomed them onto our planet, these Pleiadians and these humans, and the rest is history.